really just whipped it out. That being Nijisanji English's Hex Haywire, the heart hacker, putting on these leather belts and saying, "I am a man of the people." Earlier tweeting out, "Let me show you why they call it White Day. Break up with your boyfriend for me." And "Spit in my face, my love, I'll go crazy." But it was during a stream yesterday when Hex Haywire was meaning to show off assets, flipping through them on stream. At one point pulling out a bloody knife, and then next, this. This apparently being a mistake, and yes, we have actually pixelated this even more, as when it was whipped out, in Hex's hand here was a pink adult toy, a pleasuring device. This immediately was seen all over Twitter, such as this instance caught this man in 5K, not sorry, but will censor it, and that leading to many fans to become concerned, hoping that this wouldn't be added to some bullet-pointed suspension notice, or even worse, termination notice. Fans of Hex, known as Sicklings, would reply to some of these posts saying, "Sorry, but can you delete this? He belongs to a company and this would give him so much troubles. I'm sorry, but please take this down. You can distribute it to people if they ask privately, but don't post it. He might get into trouble. Love you, fellow Sickling, but is it okay if you take it down? I think Hex might get bonked. Please delete this. Hex might get in trouble. Please, this is a private matter. Girly, you gotta delete that post. Please delete this pic. Delete it." Others taking it in stride, finding it funny, and also pointing out that yes, another Nijisanji English liver, Fox Akama, last summer had this stream holding an adult toy that we have also pixelated here. This is still the thumbnail of the stream. It has not changed, and it has been up for months now. Some others asking for it to be deleted in case fans of Hex who are minors might see it, even though during this stream, as you can see there to the far left, he is in a background with what looks to be a sex dungeon, and further saying lines like this.
"You think we can talk? Get on your knees. It's my turn."
And then we also have Nijisanji English's Uki Violetta showing up in the chat of numerous Hex Haywire streams and leaving comments such as, "Breeding me. Let me put on my nurse outfit and help you out. You can feast on this boosie. You can F with me. Stretch me." Along with, "I'm also currently eyeing my prey." Further, "Wow, my body just reacted. Bite me." And that was just one stream. Let's check another. Saying of the background, "You're showing everyone our secret room. Squeeze me. Do you want to tell everyone our safe word? It's a good tongue, I would know. Your tongue is great, and you made me realize why it's called White Day." Some viewers wondering if this was actually a mistake that the asset was whipped out, as Hex was actually meaning to whip out a gun, then pulling a handgun asset out while getting ready for his next stream entitled "You Haven't Been Watching Other Streamers, Right?" This event now bringing a spotlight on Hex Haywire's fan base and also his role. As in his wave, he is role-playing as a student counselor, sometimes seen as a therapist. This leading to reactions like, "The guy also acts like a therapist despite not being a licensed therapist. I think both he and Niji can get into legal trouble for that, just waiting for the day when someone alerts the law." And now a very quick warning, we do have in our next segment a tweet involving self-harm. Again, we are giving you this warning now, as also trying to role-play alongside Hex are his fans. Posts such as this one of a fan cutting his name into their arm and saying, "Come and cure me." Other fans responsibly warning others, "Please be careful" under the Hexhibition tag. There's a post of self-harm under the hashtag. I and a few others have reported it, and hopefully it'll be taken down. Please be careful and take care under the tag for the time being. Stay safe, Sicklings. Another spotlight being put on these actions by Hex, who has time and time again been seen liking posts of his fans. These particular posts not carrying any of his tags, and instead are simply selfies that the fans have separately made of themselves. Many of these tweets unrelated to Hex Haywire altogether. And as we had prior reported, other fans had taken issue with Hex Haywire's comments on, while not allowing for trauma dumping, still accepting venting sent to him through donations on Streamlabs. Hex at that time would state to his audience that he is not a professional, and if needed, they should seek professional help. These actions actions being critiqued by a subset of his fans, saying here, liking people's untagged posts and tweets, do you realize the implications that may cause? And if that's you interacting with your fans, there are more appropriate avenues for that. But bro, this ain't it. That critique, along with others, being backed up by other fans, but also receiving pushback, with this user receiving this DM, hey there. So I know you're from the Sickling Safe Haven server, and I just want to say, F you, and the rest of you who created problems for my friends and other sicklings. You guys disgust me, and I can't believe that you even claim to be adults when you're acting like 6-year-olds and throwing tantrums over the smallest problems. Once again, F you and stay mad. This fan would further comment in regards to Hex's actions. It's just going to be a loop of 1. Something happens because of no clear boundaries. 2. Valid critique from fans when things get too far. 3. Makes an announcement that drives away fans who realize he's talking in circles. 4. The parasocial fans remain, who are made to think the criticism is just irrelevant hate. And then number 5, back to number 1. That pink adult toy being seen as the pink candle incident now, as this Nijisanji English liver wrangles with how to treat and set up boundaries with his fans. Also with Nijisanji, they have announced a collaboration with Zippo, creating customized lighters for both Lane Patterson and Leos Vincent, along with now offering up a commemorative wristwatch for their 5th anniversary. This being a very premium good, and certainly not the first time Nijisanji has offered fashion goods before, as this time last year, they had made this announcement: we decided to discontinue the release of Nijisanji Girly Collection. We sincerely apologize for any inconvenience and concern this may have caused. We ask that you refrain from contacting other companies regarding this matter. As you can see from one side to the next, we have the Nijisanji goods there on the left and other company goods to the right. Nijisanji effectively ending this line of merchandise as it was seen as too close or even plagiarizing the merchandise from other brands that came before. Next up with Nijisanji English, we have Selen Tatsuki, now producing and releasing her own Niji Bites short, and further confirming she is joining Vshojo. This being a very high-profile Apex Legends Shibuya How-led tournament involving numerous agency and indie VTubers alike. That as Selen is joining a team with other VTubers, the team itself being led by HoloTempest member Axel Syrios, who is never going to give you up. As the world's thickest neck with the world's longest, this duo is unstoppable. Both Axel and Selen taking to stream to talk about how this all came together, the recruitment happening over the weekend when their managers were off, and with Axel given the direction that he should not be the one initiating contact with Japanese talents, that then leading him to instead recruit Selen Tatsuki from an entirely different company, and also needing to negotiate with the actual tournament organizer Shibuya How and his team, as Selen was seen as too cracked at the game. That's right, she had too many points. Axel then clarifying, as per her words, that she isn't quite as good now, and also that ping would be a major factor for her. And this being a 3-man team, Axel would now go on to confirm who is the final member to join. That now being Regis Altair, also of HoloTempest, with Axel trying to get in Magni Desmond, but he himself having too many points. Yes, so while Regis may be the guild leader for Apex, Axel is the leader now. Axel and Altair, of course, being a part of a team with RPR, self-described as the professional idiot for Scars, and many wondering if he will be performing any kind of coaching duties for that team. That is today, RPR hosted yet another Rizz-a-Tuber, this time inviting AI VTuber Neuro-sama with 8 other high-profile VTubers aiming to date her. Meanwhile, back with Axel, regarding the tournament, he once again is promising to F some dudes. Further wishing happy birthday to Paco, this character illustrator sharing this artwork that they had made of Axel. And also today, Axel would be a part of a cover song involving members of HoloLive Japan, HoloLive Indonesia, HoloLive English, and HoloStars Japan. And while Axel could be heard rapping in this, he has since removed a tweet. Axel Syrios originally posting up a different version of this image, as the character on the right from this visual novel game saying, I'm gonna KYS now. That being changed by Axel's manager to, I'm gonna take care of my mental health now. The thumbnail would change time and time again, as both Axel and the manager in pre-chat would snipe at one another. This now bringing us over to HoloLive English's Takanashi Kiara, spending time in Japan alongside other HoloLive English members such as Galgura, and Kiara sharing this, saying, look what I found at Donkey Donkey, that possibly being the infamous Don Quixote store. This all while her fans, the KFP, have for this weekend created a fan chant guide for all of Kiara's songs, being offered in a booklet in multiple languages. Kiara would also present, it's a bit last minute, but feel free to send your ideas under hashtag #NewKiwawa, with Kiara promising brand new hair. Production Kawaii's Aletta Sky would offer up an egg version, while Risu at Risu Desu gave us these disembodied versions. And of course, Kiara's superfan Takuma was on hand, showing us the results, saying she is so cute, I love her so much. Here we have her with some accessories, and leaving Takuma crying. After Kiara saying, new hair, so cute. I can make so many combinations. Look, please draw Kiwawa with new hair. We also have the HoloEN small 3D artist Seafoam Boy in Japan, and showing off HoloLive English on a big old billboard in Tokyo. That artwork coming by way of Rosuri, drawing HoloMyth for hashtag HoloEN Unica, saying congratulations on the 4th fest. Thank you for the opportunity to draw for this amazing fan project. That project also involving HoloLive English's Mori Calliope, sharing J-Chad isn't allowing me to stream tonight. That's right, her manager is keeping her from overworking herself, having now released a new cover music video of Sorry I'm So Cute, thanking everyone for 500,000 views and saying I've been smiling for 2 days, thank you so much. Music video artist Unirun also sharing, I added many details and references to the music video. I hope you can watch a lot and catch them. And Saku caught this, as back when Kiara showed off the HoloLive English bags, here we have Callie's with everything inside it. And yes, that bag showed up in the music video. Also showing up was the HoloLive Capsule Collaboration Cafe in Taiwan. Callie now returning from a trip, visiting these cafes, and even providing personalized autographs. And that's not all for Callie Goods, as we have this incredible collection here, with VTuber Loves Negative Man saying, I love it every time Callie has a new piece of merchandise. Alright, we're back with Nijisanji English, this time with Reimu Indo, having originally planned a stream of Apex Legends alongside both Vshojo's Fruit and Zantreeya. Unfortunately, Fruit has no internet, saying having no internet sucks. Guess I'll go count how many individual fibers make up my carpet. And Zantreeya is moving, giving us the bad news. High chance I won't be able to stream until Saturday, and one of my monitors broke. Good news, the house is amazing. It's so cool in my office. It's big, and I'm gonna go shop for the desks and stuff for the office and have it all ready by Saturday. Wait for me. Reimu updating us. Sorry guys, we're gonna have to reschedule this to next week. Fruit's net is still dead, so we're gonna wait until it's fixed. That is, this ghost VTuber would boot up Resident Evil 4 and saying of Leon, my dear gringo. Meanwhile, friends of Zantreeya would try to warn Reimu, describing Zen's behavior in other Apex games, such as don't stand near ledges around Zen. As Amelie would say, you a little gremlin, but you're our little gremlin. Further, Zantreeya would share, I can't believe I'm actually moving. This feels so crazy. Started with 2 jobs from 5 a.m. till 11 p.m. Then a full-time job, 5 a.m. to 3 p.m. Paycheck to paycheck, having to borrow money. Then I became a streamer and content creator, and you all changed my life. Thank you all so much. We now have an update about the NexStage project, a new VTuber multimedia production company, kicking off their first generation with a concert. Then, as we had earlier reported, stating we're sorry the concert was a bit of a mess. We had a colossal amount of uncontrollable technical failures right before the stream. We ended up live producing the whole show out of a bathroom and a hallway, then even providing this photographic proof, and now updating us that 2 of their 5 members have now parted ways, saying we're sorry to announce that due to various circumstances, the talent portraying Plumeriel and Jax Riot have parted ways with NexStage project. We wish them luck in their future endeavors and thank them for being a part of the project. Further stating, we don't want to go into detail publicly to respect the privacy of the talent. I hope you understand. Thank you for your support. And yes, the Twitter accounts for both of the talents are gone, along with the YouTube page, Instagram page, and now only with a TikTok remaining. Finally, back to Nijisanji Japan, it's Kenmochi Toya, now celebrating 5 years with Nijisanji. And finally, after 5 years, opening up memberships on YouTube, along with taking part in a major cover song. That is, Nijisanji would also announce first anniversary goods for their Ranunculus group, promising new artwork out of these silhouettes. Also in these past days, Nijisanji would host not 1, but 2 live concerts. The first being for the Nornis trio. This event titled Transparent Blue, with the 3 thanking us here. And then the next day, hosting Kanae's first concert, yet another 3D event, with the talent giving us his thanks here, along with tons of merchandise, including including an exclusive pamphlet and even more to order on the Nijisanji shop. And now with some HoloLive Japan news, we turn to our co-host, Co-Dee. Take it away.
Yo! The ban has been lifted. As of the 27th of January, a policy on holding events allowed fans to cheer loudly while wearing a mask. But as of the 13th of March, in accordance to an updated Japanese government policy, wearing a mask is now down to the independent choice of individuals. And as a result of confirmation and consultation with related parties, Cover have decided to lift the ban on shouts and cheers while wearing a mask to make performances more enjoyable for everyone. So what does that mean for attendees? Well, it does come with a few recommendations from the company. In regards to the Super Expo and the 4 performances on the live stage, which includes the Deco Nina segment, loud cheers and cheers are possible with and without a mask. However, they do ask fans to wear a mask except when cheering. In addition, when viewing the booths at the Super Expo, Cover asks attendees to please wear a mask at your own discretion. And the same applies for HoloLive 4th Festival, where they recommend wearing a mask except when cheering. There are some additional notes for attendees, which include requests to refrain from actions that come into contact with other customers, such as high fives, and keeping an appropriate distance from each other aside from during performances. They also add that depending on the content of the performance, they may limit the time frames that you can cheer, as well as how loudly you can shout. The talent reaction to this news has been positive, with Shirakami Fubuki giving tips on how to sound good on the day, such as humidify before bed, and if you don't have a humidifier, fill a glass with water, then stick some kitchen paper in the glass and put it in your bedroom. Also, lozenges are good. She goes on to say, shout at the live shows. I know it can be embarrassing, but the regret of not doing it leads to a frustration that's worse than the embarrassment of doing it. Hakui Koyori tweeted that she was really happy because the cheers will be transmitted to the live stream. She also went on to say that the song Animal by Deco Nina has some sha cheers we can say together, and also that she isn't sure which solo song to sing. HoloMyth's Kiara tweeted, let's go! I wanted the cheers last year, but this year it's okay. Please raise your voice. Meanwhile, Amane Kanata said, when I decided on a song, I didn't expect fans to be able to raise their voices. I don't get many opportunities to perform live in front of everyone, so although it's a slow song, I'm going to make chance for it. I'll put up an instructional video, so will you practice it for me? And Kanata isn't the only one putting up instructional videos, as HoloStaff A-chan and Nodoka have released a video on how to cheer correctly when the talent sing the hit single Shiny Smiley Story. New announcements for the Super Expo include 2 stage shows dedicated to cosplayers and hosted by Cosplay Mode and Vtuber Mode magazine. Additionally, for those that can't make it to the Super Expo, the HoloLive Alt booth will be replicated virtually in HoloEarth, adding a new experience optimized for the virtual space. All Expo goods can be purchased via their app HoloCart, and now food and drink has also been added as an option for pre-purchase, making your visit as streamlined as possible. Shishiro Botan tweeted that her special ramen prototype and Botan-themed drink are available for pre-purchase, and that it may be easier to get than ordering on the site. As mentioned in a previous episode, new ads have gone up promoting the double event, with all generations receiving a countdown promotional video. The Best Girl and CEO Yago took some time out of his day to check out the new ads at Shibuya Station, and the creator of many 3D HoloLive videos, Kanae, took this shot of an elderly fan of Aki Rose. Meanwhile, the TikTok competition has come to an end, and the chosen winners include a Suisei, Koyori, and Fubuki video. Shirakami Fubuki also gave us a little video courtesy of Anime Boston, who revealed she will be singing at the convention alongside Bei and Risu. In case you've forgotten who's attending Anime Boston, Kobo, Kiara, Magni, and Noir Vespa will also be there. In other news, we return to Hollock Society's Hakui Koyori, who says thank you for 850,000 YouTube subs, and on the 15th of March celebrated her birthday with a 3D live concert. Koyori released a brand new original song called The Biggest Question Ever, and she also invited lots of guests including Toya, who sang her original song Palette alongside the birthday girl. The pirate captain Hosho Marine has once again found herself in hot water with Amane Kanata's aunt mama Oshio Sensei. As part of the stream, she teamed up with Kanata to make some adjustments to her model. Marine went on to tweet the drawing, proving they were just balls, and saying Kanata's boobs are too small. Meanwhile, Amane Kanata posted a fun animated story of the whole situation, saying balls. In music news, we start with the Holo Nina project, which is now officially on sale with limited editions and first press editions available. Moving on, we check out Hoshimachi Suisei, who announced she'll be celebrating her 5th anniversary with a live concert on March 22nd, and also revealed her first guest will be Kafu, the virtual singer signed to Kamitsubaki Studio. Next up is Akai Hato, as the third song in her 3 in 3 weeks has been released. Buta is an original song written and composed by Hachima. A-chan took to social media to tweet the translation for all the fans, with hot lyrics such as "effing sweet pig, open your mouth, drink bathwater." Nin Nin Kazuma Iroha released a cover of Honeyworks' Sorry for Being So Cute, while Mogu Mogu Okayu released a cover of Kikenna Asobi just in time for White Day. Next we visit Tokina Sora, who teamed up with Irani Yo 15, Hakos Bells, Axel Syrios, and Minase Rio to cover Rad Dogs, with Riri responsible for the video. And lastly, in music news, we have Azuki, Astul, Sora, Matsuri, Robiru, and Rika all confirmed as performers for the live music and meet and greet festival Vtuber Fest. In HoloED news, we visit the mysterious agent and definitely a cat, Vestia Zeta, who created a new profile picture for fellow ID member Kureiji Oli, depicting her with cat ears. Zeta went on to tweet, "We did it, she bit the bait, she's now a secret furry." Oli replied with, "Aren't those spiky things my ribbon?" and has since changed her profile picture back to normal. In other ID shenanigans, Muno Hoshinova tells you to smile so she can get food later. Usada Pecora later posted some food, or at least what I think is food. Noodles and cheese in a pancake? Muna went on to reply, "It looks delicious and I want to taste it," with Pecora saying, "Muna, my butt is hot." Pardon? Muna continued with, "Do you want me to increase the hotness or decrease it?" And Peko simply replied, "You know what I want you to do." And okay, that's the news, everybody. Back to you, False.
Thank you so much, Co-Dee. And also thanks to AshZ providing Co-Dee with this small little gift for his birthday. That's not all, as we also have this prison school inspired Co-Dee. That's right, 2 full manga panels giving us this very important message that I don't agree with at all. This is hashtag fake news. It's coming by way of Kiyotaro, at the time showing off a new model and claiming Co-Dee as the victim of the day. That as this artist last night would release this. That's right, it's all 4 members of TBS lined up right next to each other in this gorgeous illustration. Kiyotaro just calling this a quick sketch idea. All right, and very lastly, March 17th is the day. That's right, Friday, March 17th at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. At last, you can pre-order your Things VTubers Say Advanced GG Ice Shaker. It's 26 ounces, stainless steel, and can keep a drink cold for 30 straight hours. And that is all for today. As always, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe below. Send your VTuber news to our Discord. We record live on twitch.tv, and we'll have more Things VTubers Say for you soon.